Xbox is leading the industry. Most of the Xbox platform generation cycles, the Xbox console, its features and advancements have wholly led the industry in technology, forward thinking, expansion, and setting the foundation of where modern gaming is going. Many things the Xbox has done have been repulsed by gaming fans and the industry that are now very much front and center and integral to our connected experience. With the new generation, the Xbox Series S and X consoles are teaching even PlayStation how to move in the ecosystem, and right now we are seeing Xbox lead in just about every imaginable way. Trying to keep up with my friends playing on Xbox can be really difficult when I'm trying to plan meals and eat right. Having HelloFresh boxes delivered straight to my door and preparing meals in 20 minutes is very important for me in my life. Right now, my New Year's resolution is to lose a little bit of weight. HelloFresh makes it so much easier by letting me choose a plan of several meals that I want to eat and enjoy because everything comes packed and cooled with easy to read instruction cards. Setup and cleanup is really easy too, and the recycled materials are easy to throw away. Taste is very important, and these meals are packed with veggies, seasoning, and flavors that are good for you and low in carbs and also nutritious and delicious. So you can spend time worrying about your gamer score and not your gamer gut. To get HelloFresh in your home and start saving time cooking, use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use the code POGCULT16 for up to 16 free meals plus 3 surprise gifts across 6 HelloFresh boxes and free shipping. Gifts include free appetizers, free desserts, and free premium recipes. PlayStation has been one of the dominant leaders and names in gaming for over 25 years, and this generation with the PS5, it has been anything but a repeat of that dominant leadership with mixed messaging from Sony, walkbacks, and paid upgrades, alongside expanded last generation games and continued sequels. PlayStation has been very careful and guarded in the communication that games are not unique to the PS5 when they told fans they believed in generations to make the PS5 upgrade feel more special. Now they are not only bringing PlayStation exclusives to PC, they have finally announced that they are aggressively bringing their exclusives to PC with support studios they bought to help with this major revenue stream that Xbox has been benefiting from for several years. God of War on PC may have been a shocking announcement for die-hard PlayStation fans, but the results spoke volumes and made Sony a ton of money, expanding the player base and into top Steam sales charts and allowing for more investment in future games. Xbox had cracked this idea back in 2016 with Quantum Break releasing on PC and Xbox simultaneously and has since released every single exclusive to PC and Xbox day and date. This is an eventuality that is coming to PlayStation's latest exclusives, and Sony is trying to slowly warm up their most loyal fans to this by closing the gap of 3 to 4 years to much sooner releasing on PC. Another leading offering from Xbox is Game Pass, a subscription service. Fans in the gaming community repelled Game Pass, worrying of subscription low entry price, lowering the quality of games, while Xbox Game Pass is hailed by OpenCritic as having the most high-rated games of any other service. Yes, PlayStation had a subscription service some 3 years before Xbox with PlayStation Now. Xbox Game Pass has over 25 million subs, towering over PlayStation Now by a factor of 5. PlayStation sees this, and they've decided to act quickly and provide Spartacus, a work-in-progress subscription service that directly competes with Xbox Game Pass, which, for Xbox, is available on nearly every device except a PlayStation console. The service must be of quality to draw in and hold monthly paying subscribers, and if PlayStation hopes to capture that wonder with Spartacus, it is imperative that they provide day-and-date exclusives at launch and get their latest games on PC in that service. Games as a service have become dirty words in the gaming community, although some of the biggest and most beloved games have been in this category for over a decade. The definition of a games as a service game is anything that is built to be updated, expanded, and played online with a growing player base. Games as a service games also typically rely on in-game spending for cosmetics, expanded maps, or extra content to play. Fortnite is the perfect example of a game being expanded and built over time, and the game started out bare bones and has grown into one of the most popular and beloved online games. PlayStation fans have despised these kind of games while also forgetting that some of the biggest and most value-driven games are online, competitive, or cooperative, and expanded with the community. And so it comes as a shock that recently during their earnings report, Sony revealed that their plan is to launch 10 live service games by March 2026. Games that are expected to launch in that period are developed by both first-party and also third-party partners such as Haven and Firewalk Studios. Jim Ryan, head of PlayStation, said, "This can take many forms, and definitely one of the main ones is the ability for the wonderful games that we've been making over the past 25 years to be enjoyed in different places and played in different ways. We are starting to go multi-platform. You've seen that, and we have an aggressive roadmap with live services." Close quote. The first reaction for this was fear and frustration as PlayStation fans worried that Xbox would only make games as a service games, and now PlayStation is following that business model, and they would be absolutely right. PlayStation is taking a long-awaited and aggressive approach to bring live service-based games, something that has been lacking from their exclusive games palette. The money is in online games that bring players back long after an 8 to 25-hour single-player campaign wraps, with expanded playable content and an online marketplace. 10 live service games in 4 years means that 2 to 3 games each year are slated to arrive on the PS5, which include Gran Turismo 7 and Factions, an online game from Naughty Dog. PlayStation has struck out with a couple of games as service titles like Godfall and Destruction All-Stars in the beginning of this generation, but now they will get their new studios in-house working on service-based live games for the PS5 as quickly as possible. Something the PlayStation fans thought would never happen. Something that PlayStation fans thought were above Xbox. Xbox went from 5 studios in 2017 to about 30 in 2022 with acquisitions, mergers, and partnerships. The growth of Xbox studios has alarmed fans on competing platforms like the PlayStation that are seeing established franchises go exclusive to nearly everywhere except a PlayStation. PlayStation has always had plenty of exclusives, and when their teams didn't have games ready, they were money-hatting exclusives from third-party studios in franchises they did not own. Now with Xbox Game Pass and Xbox expanding its platform to reach more players, it is a literal arms race to get more content on your console. Here's another example where Xbox has been leading the changing industry by gathering publishers and studios to build games. Now we are seeing PlayStation join in on the studio acquisition race, and they have acquired 6 studios in the past several months to bolster up their first-party content. PlayStation recently bought Housemarque, Bluepoint, Firesprite, Nixxes for PC, and Valkyrie to support God of War Ragnarok, and Bungie, the creator and former owner of Halo. This is a unique and unconventional purchase as they will not be making exclusives for PlayStation. Herman Holtz, head of PlayStation Studios, stated, "Bungie makes games with outstanding technology that are enormously fun to play. They also have unmatched dedication to the communities that play their games, and everyone at PlayStation and PlayStation Studios will be excited about what we can share and learn from them. I have spent a great deal of time with the senior team at Bungie, and it is clear their experience and skills are highly complementary to our own. We will be ready to welcome and support Bungie as they continue to grow, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for this incredible team." The major takeaway from this Bungie and PlayStation merger is not exclusive IPs or exclusive games, as they will remain independent and funded through Sony. This is about being a strong support for live, multiplayer, and matchmaking technology that Bungie excels and pioneered over the past 20 years. Jim Ryan said, "The first thing to say unequivocally is that Bungie will stay an independent, multi-platform studio and publisher. Philosophically, this isn't about pulling things into the PlayStation world. It's about building huge and new wonderful worlds together." Close quote. Online multiplayer has been one of PlayStation's weak points, while it has literally been one of Xbox's major strengths. Xbox has led the industry with online gaming, online chat, matchmaking, competitive and cooperative games, and directing the games industry toward crossplay and cross-progression. Xbox has been leading the generation in almost every possible way, with 2021 the first year of games leading in sales and player base, and more games across exclusivity and Game Pass editions. Xbox paired with PC has seen incredible growth and dominating sales charts with new games on Steam, Windows Store, and Xbox consoles, and allowing fans to play across all of these seamlessly. Game Pass is winning over the industry with giving you new ways to play without shelling out $70 or more for games. The studios and publishers Xbox has built up for exclusive content and for Game Pass shows that even PlayStation has to look beyond the console, which is a win for gamers everywhere. Gaming has never been more gigantic and is becoming a bigger place to play, and walled gardens are opening up, and the very definition of exclusive will never be the same. This is Colt Eastwood. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Bungie has changed quite a bit over the years, and I'm glad they're working with PlayStation because, as I know, they will be working with them to get more multiplayer games on the platform and help them get online service things all in order because they are experts at it. Seeing Xbox come up with things for the games industry too early, things that the community, the industry, and the media don't like, has been very interesting. To turn around now and see them leading with those services, that technology, and the way we consume our games. It's absolutely crazy, and it pushes competition, and if it pushes PlayStation and Xbox to both compete, I think we'll all win in the end, and that's really what matters. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of new content. And if you want to further support the channel, you can join the channel membership or the Patreon. Both of those get you early access to videos and monthly giveaways for merch. If you want to continue the conversation, every Monday, there's the Excellency podcast that goes live on this channel, and it's also available on demand on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Pocket Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. But I want to know what you think about Xbox leading the industry. They aren't leading the market in sales, they're just behind PlayStation right now, and Nintendo is beating both of them at the same time. So while you're there talking to people, and the console war will always live on, please remember, be nice.